6 this season as we got the Royals against the Brewers. Corbin Burns, 13.5 ERA. Yamamoto coming off a win
here in Milwaukee.
start,
MLB the Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Milwaukee Brewers. Okay, all set to go. Here's the veteran outfielder.
Yamamoto on the mound, facing Mike Cameron. No.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Next pitch is in the dirt.
2-0
2
count,
balls, no strikes.
Cutter inside the zone. 2-1 to Mike Cameron.
And a foul ball.
Bouncing off the left side. 2-2 now.
Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Now the number 2 hitter.
He's batting 171. Not a good start to this season.
And first offering is fouled off.
0-1 from Yamamoto. Ball on the outside part of the plate. It'll be back.
Popped in the air out towards left
He's
center.
pops one up.
He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's William Contreras.
324 to start the season for the Birds. 2 homers with 5 RBIs. Nice start for that catcher as they need power in this lineup. As he's shown it.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 for Yamamoto. Yamamoto. Oh, and it scores. And it squeaks over the head of Peppertino.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So next, it's the Brewers cleanup hitter.
Cleanup hitter. Sweater in his own.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Inside, just missed.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes.
Swing and miss on the curveball.
And that'll do it for the inning.
Yamamoto and the inning. Royals come out the bat.
Back here at American Family Field. And taking the ball for Milwaukee, Corbin Burns. What do you got on him, Chris? Fernando Tatis Jr. steps in for the Royals.
Very good numbers from him. He did off of that. He looks like Cutter. Looks like one.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Even late on that one.
And there's a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one popped up right side.
Up to the first baseman. Under is Fisher.
Takes it in for the out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ozzie Albies back 609.
That's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That's a ball.
Change up his outside. 1-1. Ozzie Albies fouls one for that. Plus 1-2 count now.
The 1-2. Waves
Ozzie
at the bender for the strikeout.
Curveball.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. He swings and fouls one off.
Missed the slider on the inside part of the plate. He mastered that.
0-1.
Checks his swing. Umpire says.
Checks his swing.
No, he
Appeal
didn't.
down to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there.
Jordan. Fouls one off. Still 1-2. Jordan fouls another one off. Look at my tiny guy.
Swings.
And Jordan
That's a
strikeout. 2 quick strikeouts for Corbin Burns. That's a team that's
we
been
move
matching
ahead
the
to the
ball
top
all
of the
year.
second now. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One away.
Number 1.
And now the first baseman.
The first baseman, number 23.
Let's pick Simmons up.
There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
For a cutter.
Strike 2.
Swings and misses on that. Curveball. A 1-2 count for Yamamoto.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
With the fastball up and away. Comes in with a 2-2 count. Has
In the air, right
field, but good enough for
a couple of
Connecticut
quick
team to be
outs.
under it for out number 2.
This is Bryce Terang. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Up for the Brewers.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
There's Terang.
And it finds its
Puts it
way
inside out for base hit in left field.
And that keeps the inning alive.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed.
There goes the runner.
The runner's going to second. Will Smith
safe at second, and that was not close.
Bag of the year. As they have a running scoring position against Yamamoto.
Out towards right center field.
Tatis
Tatis on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
The Brewers have 2 hits now in this game with the Royals.
Back here in Milwaukee, now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Willie Castro.
We got Burns working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
Strike 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Sounds off the curveball there. 1-2 still.
1-2 now.
On the ground, up the middle, but Terang is there.
In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Roman Anthony steps in for the Royals. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
Nope, that's high.
No score here in the second.
143 as he takes
measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Fouled off. He was late.
This team has been mashing the balls lately. They've been packing early. They haven't been doing much here early in this game against Corbin Burns.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
The changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
This will be our first 3-ball count for the Royals all game as Arenado's on deck. 450 this on the year.
And that's ball 4.
First base runner for the Royals.
First base runner of the game.
One-out walk for Roman Anthony.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a
And Renato Bell from the left field. Left field going back, and it's gone. A 2-run homer for Nolan Arenado.
And the Royals
That is his fourth of the year.
It's
385 feet.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the
has
ball.
just enough to
He
get out
really
of
gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
And Vinny Pasquantino got batting 157, but he has 3 homers anyway.
There's a strike in the knees.
Another cutter.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball. It stays nothing in 2.
Left-handed, give me a bat. Oh, that ball way out
up a little bit.
In the air, left
poke
field.
on the left field, but the
Fisher
left fielder
has
is
a
coming
beat
in on it.
He's got it. 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And a swing and a miss.
Hesitated there, and he swung anyway. I don't know what he was doing there. That ball was way up in the ground. That curveball was way out.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Late on that cutter, too. They got to get on their timing. They've been late on a lot of pitches in such a swing.
And delivers outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put it away.
2 down, nobody on.
Will Smith!
And that one
3-2 count. He hits one of left fielder out. It's off the pole. It is off the foul pole. 400
It's their
feet.
second home run of the inning. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong got back 450 in 9 holes.
And that skips into dirt.
Things are down. Look at that. Things are below. BTA takes that cut on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The Royals are up 3-0 here in the bottom of the second against the Brewers.
Got the
Things
back
over the top
too
on that
soon,
sinker.
it's strike 2.
2-2. 2 outs. In the bottom of the second.
And that's
He checked the swing, but he goes anyways, the umpire says, and that's going to end the inning. But not before Nolan Arenado 2-run homer and Will Smith solo shot. Put the Brewers down 3-0 against the Royals.
Back here at American Family Field, on to the 3rd inning. Andrew Fisher up now for the Brewers.
As Andrew Fisher takes the first pitch, strike 1.
There's a swing and a
Andrew
drive.
Fisher hits one in the left field. Roman Anthony going back. He leaps up, and he does not rob it, but
that'll fire up the
home
dugout.
run for Andrew Fisher as they put 1 on the board.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Number 44, the next to hit,
Another
takes
outing,
ball 1.
Yamamoto has run against the opposing team early.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
But never has he's seen it under.
And there's 1 down. Now it's the shortstop. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up.
With a sweater for strike 1. Yamamoto's going to hopefully keep his composure. After giving up a homer, it looks like he did with the first out. Let's see if he does it. Keep it going here. Keep his composure and doesn't get rattled like he did against the White Sox. That's 2-1 count to Mate. There's the pitch. Mate fouls off that sinker for the middle of the plate.
Now all even up.
Yamamoto, 2-2 pitch.
That
Base
one
hit up
back
the middle.
And it gets through.
As the time runs,
And that'll
come
bring
to the
the
plate here
tying
early.
run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball.
Runner on the
And
move.
I use Mate, trying to steal second.
Throw to
He
second.
does,
Save.
anyways. Third stolen base of the year. They got another runner in scoring position.
Out to short,
Hit
Castro.
one to Roy Castro. What
Slings
a
to first
play
in
from
time.
Roy Castro with the
Now the
second
Brewers
out.
cleanup hitter. He's 0 for 1.
As Mikey Stockett found it on the right side.
Man on
0-1.
second, 2 down. And that
Off
one
the
fouled
fastball.
off.
0-2.
That's inside.
Doesn't bite on that
Ball
cutter.
1.
Takes that throw off. He found off. Yamamoto deals, throws.
That's
Fouls
foul
off
off to the right
again.
side. Keeps the AB going.
Stockett.
Sets
Looks
him
at strike
down.
3 in the outside
They
part.
limit the damage here.
That's gonna do it. And they get a hit, but Royals come up to bat in the bottom half of the thing.
Back here in Milwaukee as we go to the last of the third. Fernando Tatis Jr. steps in for the Royals.
And Fernando Tatis Jr. is up 0 for 1 in this game. Look at the slide for ball 1. As Fernando Tatis Jr. puts one in the right field. Big hit.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for
Ozzie
him.
Albies
Really
coming
stayed
off the
inside
bat.
that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the
Really
shift
good
on to
there.
the pull side, that's an easy knock.
Tatis
Fernando
runs.
Tatis Jr. is
Pitches
running,
low.
and he's gonna get there without
That's a stolen base.
third stolen base of the year. That's the running scoring position for Ozzie Albies. Ozzie Albies pounds off that
Well,
cutter.
these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
1-2
Man at second.
He hits one up the middle, and that's probably gonna score
Here
Tatis.
comes Tatis.
Back-to-back singles.
Safe.
Gonna
And
put
they
him up
lead by
4-1.
Back-to-back base hits. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Jordan Alvarez, shot in the right field. That's gonna be another base hit.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. This is Willie Castro. Grounded out his first time.
Second, no outs.
The shortstop takes the
inside,
ball.
Well,
1.
he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now
Boy,
behind in
Castro
this
has
count
to
to
do
this
that, can
hitter.
do
Might be a
some
good
big
time
damage,
for
one
somebody
swing
to
of
call
the bat here.
timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little
He
bit.
checked,
Check
but he
swing,
goes
but
anyway.
he went
because
too
he's an
far.
umpire. Strike
That's
one.
strike 1.
This spot for the hitter definitely has the advantage in this count. With runners on, look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Breaking ball misses down and
to the
away.
outside
Good
corner.
pitchers make pitches in big
Bang on
situations,
here.
and right
It's
here,
Corbin
the middle of
Burns.
the order hitter up, runner in scoring position. He's got to find a way.
And that's another ball.
Strike.
Bases are
And
going to be
that'll load
loaded
the
for Roman
bases.
Anthony.
Down the
As
left
they
fielder,
take out
Roman Anthony.
Corbin Burns with 2 innings of work. He's given up 4 runs.
And
And
that
these
one
are
fouled off.
all these guys that are on base
The
are
opportunity
all
for
part
a
of his
huge
all
inning
part,
exists
all
right
his
here.
runs.
Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That
Roman
pitcher's
Anthony
up against the
fouls
wall.
off another one.
Make him come to you.
That one missed.
104! I don't
Just
think I've ever
wasted
seen
pitch
that.
off
104 from
Wasn't even
Aaron.
attempted to
Trevor
swing.
McGill.
Every pitch needs to have a purpose. So that
Oh, this one high and deep.
Well,
Way
foul
back
ball
there.
again.
And that one is fouled, so we'll try it again. In the dirt, ball 2.
2-2.
Knocks that one away,
fouls
and
off
we'll
another
do it again.
one.
Got him swinging for the K.
Swinging got a ball way up in the zone for strike 3.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered in this game.
Arenado fakes in the left field, and that's only going to score 1.
Third to extend their lead.
5-1 now.
And they lead by 4. So bases loaded with 1 away. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Swing and a miss as he was
under the
late.
fastball for
With
strike
how
1.
good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one not
That
close.
ball's way
A ball, 1
inside.
strike. And there's the ball.
In situations
Does
like
not hit
these,
the
the air
zone to
can
the
get
umpire.
really thin up there at the
2-1.
plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That one
That's
misses.
the ball.
Ball
21 count.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past.
Vinny Pasquantino hits one to left field, and that's going to score 1. It is now 6-1. Bases are still loaded for Will Smith.
Still only 1 gone. Will Smith to the plate.
Will Smith takes a fastball, middle part of the plate. That's 1.
That one
Will
ripped, but
Smith fouls off
foul.
another pitch. 0-2 to Will Smith.
0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Will Smith base hit in the
hit,
left field, and
1
that's going
run
to
is
score
in.
1.
Runner at third.
7-1 now.
Bases still loaded, and still only 1 away.
PCA's up.
Next to
With the bases
hit, Pete
loaded.
Crow Armstrong. First offering way
Give him
inside,
again.
almost
Misses
got
the
him.
curveball. Curveball. Swings and fouls it off. Strike 1.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
Just
PCA.
not
Swings
able
and
to
misses
catch
on
up
a
to that
middle
velocity.
away pitch.
The 1-2. That one
Fastball
missed.
outside. 2-2.
Swings
PCA
and
swings and
misses. Struck him
misses. Strikes
out.
him out.
And a dangerous
Yeah,
hitter coming to the plate. And Fernando
They're
Tatis
batted around
Jr.
here.
1 for 2.
That's out the corner.
4
Fastball.
runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third. Swinging a foul out of play.
Hits on the right field, and it's fouled away.
Well, that 2-seamer is deep seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Ball to strike. That one fouled
He
off.
fouls off another fastball right field. 1-2.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Well struck left
Tatis
field.
Jr. hits one in the
Very
left
well.
field.
And brings it in at the wall.
Caught it.
On to the 4th. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
Against Jackson Chourio.
And first offering is fouled off. This to center field. And it drops in.
Drops.
Man
Chourio
aboard on
drops
the
in a
leadoff
big
single.
hit. Yeah, why don't you try Cameron?
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around a baseball there.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Yamamoto.
On
Fouls
the
off
ground,
another
right
one.
side. And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat
Fouls off
going with
another
a foul
one.
ball. And the 0-2. Got
He
him
looked at a
looking
cutter,
for
strike three.
And that's 4 strikeouts.
Fourth strikeout of this game.
1 out man at first. Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for another play.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He looked at a cut up for strike 3. Yamamoto's 6th strikeout of this game.
Here's the Brewers DH. Flied to right, his first time.
Just trying to steal second. And he does. Hey, Jackson Troyer's first stolen base of the season.
2 down.
And that doesn't help because Clifton grinds out.
Bottom 4, so up now for Kansas City. Ozzie Albies.
And Ozzie Albies swings it first pitch and grounds it up the middle for Mate.
1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Yordan Alvarez now at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Swings through that.
Well, you know, this guy wants to pitch off something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
That one way outside.
Outside, 2-2.
Fouls it back with 2
off
strikes.
that teaching, which is just outside of the plate.
That misses. And a full count now.
Swing 2 to Yordan. Yordan pounces on that fastball, and that ball flush in the right field. 460 goes Yordan Alvarez.
And they add to their lead.
Fifth of the year.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some
that ball was
pitches in this.
tattooed off the bat.
And it paid off.
See the edge of the 116.7.
1 down. Willie Castro steps in for the Royals. There's a strike at the knees. And it's 0-1.
Willie Castro hits one on left field, a base hit.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was
Royal,
all over that one. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
This one in the dirt.
Norman Anthony. We are in our 6th game of this year, and this guy is just playing everything. Oh, sense of urgency there,
1 run across to the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
As Roman Anthony hits one on left field, and it's a line drive, but it's caught. Another unlucky out, flying out for Roman Anthony.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's already homered here in this one.
Home run, a single.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That's going to get caught.
And that's the
out
3rd
number
out.
3. But Yordan took more damage on this team with another homer this time.
New inning getting started. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Fisher.
Come back out for 5th inning. 52 pitches.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
On the ground to the left.
Right to Nolan Arenado for out.
Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So the batting order turns over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers.
Mike Cameron back up for the Brewers. As we look at the sinker for strike
the Royals up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Yamamoto.
Strike
They've
two.
got
They've got to pull the lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
These kids,
got it.
a sinker.
Two away.
Sixth strike out of this game.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. There's a strike.
Now that is a strike. 1-1 to Jesus Made. Now that's a foul ball. Another 0-2 count. That's
they'll
a foul
do it
tip
again. 2 down, nobody on.
Yamamoto deals. Throws.
Swing
and a miss. Another strikeout. 2 strikeouts for Yamamoto. Royals will do up.
Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the inning. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals.
Well, these Royals really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
It would have been 2-0, not 1-1. Oh, Vinny Pasquantino lines one up the ass. Excuse my language, up the ass. Trevor McGill. Let's hope he's okay after that.
A couple of hits in a row for him here.
It looks like he appears to be okay after that. That ball was ripped up the middle.
Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Smith in the box again. Takes the
Will
strike.
Smith up. 2 for 2 this game. That's that ball. 1-1.
Pasquantino gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing
That ball right down the middle. And
well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
That's Will Smith. Hits one down the line in left field. It's going to be first and second, no out.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just
that
missed.
ball rings up and in. But it's just that. Pete Crow Armstrong trying to look for a hit. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
Left field.
That may drop. And that will drop. And that's going to score 1.
The run comes in from second.
As Will Smith went to third and PCA in the second with a double.
Takes an inside double for PCA and lays it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Ripped one in the gap in right center. That's caught. That's going to score Will Smith. He's going to lose the run over. 10-1 now. Double digits.
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, number 55.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a postgame.
Ravi Alves hits one out the middle, but it's stopped. And that's a score run, though. Nobody trying to for Ravi Alves.
They get a run
off the bat.
2 down, bases empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Alvarez, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba.
Jordan fouls off another pitch.
Foul.
1-2. That's hit. Outside. 1-2.
Here's a 1-2. Swing
That
and a
pitch.
miss.
I'm going to miss on a sweeper for strike 3.
Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection.
Unfazed by that home run.
Binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some
much
baseball
better
cards.
Second start.
We'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Helps with the first out of this inning.
Fouled off to the right.
Fouled one off to the right side.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, you know, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, this one popped up.
Jammed to stock it. And that's looking at 4.
And there are 2 down. Digging in, Jackson Chorio.
Jackson Chorio.
Jackson Chorio.
He looked at the sink for strike 1. Chorio fouls on off the right side. Quick, 0-2 count again.
2 down, nobody on.
Trying to look for another strikeout.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-2.
Had scored 19 and that's Twins.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side.
Foul ground, that's going to do it.
And that is that.
Next catch. Yeah, I scored 19 runs against the Twins, Peter.
Back here in Milwaukee, where we go bottom 6. Willie Castro steps in for the Royals.
I scored 19 against the Twins.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. This one
Willie Castro hits on the right field. It's going to go over the right field's head. It does! It's over. Willie Castro digging for second. And you're going to get a leadoff double against Taylor Rogers.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Man at second.
Some rumors going around that Herman Anthony may be out of a starting lineup spot. He doesn't start equating to his hitting capabilities. I know he's been very unlucky, though. He's been hitting it like the fielder. But Nolan Arenado, first pitch he's keeping Taylor Rogers. He gets one in center field. Center field jumps in, it's over the wall. Arenado, second homer of this game. That is his 5th homer of the season.
It's 13-1.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort.
Laces on center field for a base hit.
I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So a man aboard now with 1 away.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Will Smith, base hit in left field. Another hit for Will Smith.
They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
PCA, base hit up the middle.
Should be extra bases. Pasquantino.
And that's going to go all the way to the wall. And that's how you go Will Smith.
Coming home.
A 2 RBI double for PCA.
And the lead
That
continues
is
to
put them
grow.
up 15-1.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. digs in now. And a foul ball. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high.
Now this ball is well hit.
It's going to left center field. Left fielder going back.
Gone.
He leaps up, and it's over the wall. A 2-run homer for Fernando Tatis Jr. as these Royals are 2 runs away and tying their own single runs record with 17 runs so far this year.
1 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. And that's in the dirt. And that is ball 1.
1 for 4 this game. That's one. No, 2-0.
Tap foul to play.
Rock that. Think of it. 2-1 count.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball.
Foul off and Cinco. 2-2.
This to
Albie's
third.
going out to third baseman. We don't really see this rarely, but Ozzy Albie, one hit in this whole game.
Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Now Yordan is up 2 for 4. The homer last
String of fouls straight back.
That pitch is out of the zone. 1-1. And Jordan hits another homer in this game. His 6th homer of the season. This time it goes 456 feet. The Royals are 1 run away from tying their single-game record this season.
That's as big as it gets.
Willie Castro steps in for the Royals.
Abner Uribe. Willie Castro. First pitch and two. That's going to be a double on the gap.
All over it. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. So up next, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony
0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss there.
72 out after hand.
Next pitch is outside
of the line.
High fly ball, right field.
Right.
Chorio
Players on back, under it, makes the catch for round number 3.
the inning.
Roman Anthony again. Can't find his hitting. Jordan puts one out, and then the Royals are up 18-1.
Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Up now for Milwaukee, number 23.
Yamamoto out, back out on the mound.
No, that's a ball.
He's facing Ted Simmons, misses the sinker, 1-0. He fouls off a splitter, 1-1.
So a foul
Ted
ball
Simmons
makes it
fouls off
1-2.
another pitch. 1-2.
Right back.
Tight back for the pitcher, Ted Simmons. That's one out.
First, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Terang in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, those are
If you talk about this
strikes,
season,
and
I've
that's what
scored the
you
most
think,
runs
oh,
so
good
far.
pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
I'm about to beat the fucking,
Right
I'm about to beat my
for a
own
strike.
record. 2-2 count to Terang.
Goes
Another
down
strikeout
for the strikeout.
from Yamamoto,
Strikeout number
8 of this
8.
game.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter.
As Robin Yount
And
goes
that
up,
misses. And it's
takes
1-0.
that pitch for ball 1. 1-1. So Robin Yount. As that ball's
In the
down the
air, out
middle,
towards
but
left center
PCA is
field,
going to
pretty
get
well
there
struck.
anyways in the gap.
Reaching
That's
down
going to end the
towards the
inning. That's
ground.
probably going to end the outing of Yamamoto. 1 run on 5 hits and 8 strikeouts.
Back here in Milwaukee, set for the last
Arenado's
half of the
up, batting
7th.
500
Nolan
now. 3 for 4 in
Arenado
this
steps
game.
in for the
2 homers.
Royals. Swings through that
He
one for
swings and
strike
misses on
1.
that curveball for strike 1.
Out
And
to
he
short.
swings in, grounds one out to the shortstop.
Tosses to
Round number 1.
first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the
Anytime
7th.
Martino's up.
Vinny Pasquantino will hit next.
As he hits one up the middle. Yeah, Vinny Pasquantino is 4 for 5 now.
Aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good.
Will Smith grounds one out and for the second, the first, and that's a double play at the end of the inning.
Ready to begin the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee,
from
Andrew Fisher.
From Yamamoto, Rich Dawson
takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And he throws a 99 off the radar run. Strike one.
Up the middle,
pitch.
Albies.
Andrew Fisher grounds out to Ozzie Albies for the first out in this
as
inning.
the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Mike Cameron back up in this game.
Number 44 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Good Goss. Goose Gossage has some nasty stuff here.
Nope,
It seems
that's
just a bit outside. And slider outside. Ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Down to 2 strikes down again. And another strikeout for Mike Cameron. First strikeout this one because he's
2 down, base is empty. Down the number 2 hitter.
Getting close to 200.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Over here. 0-1 count.
That's the
Foul
third,
ball.
and that's just foul.
0-2 for Mata.
Got him swinging.
Struck him now. Got you. 2 strikeouts.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Devin Williams comes in for the boy.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
DPA.
In the air center
It's funny
field.
center.
Settles
Just
under it.
the ball. Around number 1.
And there's one away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a guy who does it all.
2 for 4 on this game. And that cutter inside.
The Royals
0-1.
up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Tatis grounds one out to the shortstop. That's 2 out.
Throw to first. 2 down.
Ozzie Albies is up
comes
1 for 5 in this
Ozzie
game.
Albies to the dish.
Not having a good hitting game.
That's
Ozzie
out to center
Albies
field.
finish his game.
Under
It
this
looks
one.
like 1 for 6.
And that is that.
He dipped his average a little bit.
Back here at American
Got to
Family
be back
Field.
up and everything will
All
work.
set to start the 9th in this one.
As the
William
world is going to be capped at
Contreras
18
up now
runs.
for the
So
Brewers.
they're going to not break their. They're not going to tie their record.
Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
Will Smith, William Contreras, I'm sorry. Fouled off another pitch. Josh Davis is on to every pitch in his arsenal against him. Fouled off the fastball. Got it again, 0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So next it's the Brewers cleanup hitter.
He stopped it since it's like he takes the fastball. Outside, the ball wins. That ball's down
Hard
the
hit
middle,
left
but
side.
there's no worries. They look after it.
Castro sends it to
Down
first.
number 2.
Just 1 out remaining for the
Their
Brewers.
last batter in this game.
And now the right fielder, Jackson Chorio.
That's sometimes you have the dart, the ball wins. That ball.
2 down, nobody on.
Strike
Here
1.
at the top of the 9th.
1-1 count. Chorio.
They're down to their final
misses.
strike.
Strike
He
2.
has a tendency to chase
Everybody
out
in
of
the
the
front
zone.
of
That
Milwaukee,
slider that's
get up
down.
on your
That's one of
feet
his
if
money
you're a
pitches to
Royal
get that
fan.
swing and miss.
That's the ball.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off.
Watch it again. Swinging him in, struck him out. The Royals put up a hit back.
His first
In
major
this one,
league
they
win.
went 18-1.
Nicely done. I'm
Second
sure
most
he'll
runs they
feel
scored
really
ever in
good
the
about
season.
that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris
Arenado hit a
Singleton and
homer.
our entire
He's hit
crew
multiple
here at
homers
MLB
after
the
he
Show.
started the game.
Thanks for stopping by.
There's a
I'm
second
John
one right
Shelby.
there, dead
Talk to you
center.
soon.
As Fernando Tatis Jr. hits one to left field for a homer. Jordan crushes 2 homers. This might be the first one. As Royals went 18-1 and 20 hits. Romano gets his first win of the year as Corbin Burns is awarded the loss. We will see you in the next one here.